Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at a message meant to bring you peace of mind. And to do this reading I will be pulling out 3 cards from this deck, but if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, or if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile for you, these are options and you will find the timestamp for them down in the description box, which will take you straight to the part of the introduction where you get to pick in the way you prefer. But let's reveal the cards for today's reading for you to pick from. For pile number 1, you have the Kanaz rune in reverse. For pile number 2, you've got the Awaz rune. And for pile number 3, you've got the Berkana rune. As always, if you prefer to pick your piles using your crystals, then let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you've got the red Jasper in the shape of an elephant. For pile number 2, you've got the Agate in the shape of a tortoise. And for pile number 3, you've got the Opalite in the shape of an owl. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's taking you to either complete the message that you've been hearing so that you have an overall picture of what is about to bring you peace of mind, or the full picture of the message that's there to bring you peace of mind, or perhaps these are different areas of your life that your piles are showing you. And so I would say trust your intuition if you're drawn to several piles, and once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section of the introduction, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And in a moment after the shuffling, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready. Let's get straight into it. Right, so these will be the signs for pile number 1. These will be the signs for pile number 2, and these will be the signs for pile number 3. And the signs for pile number 1 are Aries, Capricorn, Libra, as well as Scorpio. The signs for pile number 2 are Gemini, Leo, Pisces, as well as Sagittarius. And the signs for pile number 3 are Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, as well as Aquarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section, Spirit will be picking your pile for you. If this is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This section of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And as you may know, I assign a different tarot card to each pile based on the numerology of the major arcana. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. And I keep shuffling them until I miss pulling a card or passing on a card. And then I will know that there we go, that this is your chosen pile. So, like I pulled out this one instead of that one. And your chosen pile by Spirit in today's reading is pile number 2. Okay, so my dear soul family, these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at a message meant to bring you peace of mind. And to do this reading, these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, as always, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful red Jasper in the shape of an elephant. Your significator card is the Kanaz rune in reverse with the keywords self-awareness, consumption, as well as engulfment. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries, Capricorn, Libra, as well as Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get into it and see what your message is that is meant to bring you peace of mind. Whoa, what is that sign? Libra. There's like heavy Libra energy here. I felt like it was making a statement. Right, so you've got the card Climate. And I just heard in my head the song It's Getting Hot in Here, and I'm seeing a lot of sun and the climate. Perhaps you are feeling the heat of something that's currently going on in your life. You've got the Enneagram bipolarity under the category of mental tendency. So yeah, things could be extreme maybe in your life, and you're really feeling the extremity of it. And that could be either super positive in this pile or maybe super tense. So the keywords of this card are manic depression, borderline, instability, versatility, inconsistency, inconstancy, as well as emotional imbalance. You've got the card Mercury with the keyword thoughts. The other keywords are intellect, communication, the signs Virgo as well as Gemini. Wednesday, agility, mentality, information, perception, memory, travel, transportation, education, as well as research. And finally, you've got the card Seeking Magic. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got the Hermit, the Light. Is it saying be careful? Too much information can hurt you. Too much of something? I think this is what I'm picking up. Too much of something, even if it's a good thing, can hurt you, maybe? Let's see. You've got the Five of Cups. The Ace of Cups. I feel you're right away getting a message of what you've lost, you will get fulfilled in this lifetime. What you've lost, you're going to get fulfilled. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and we do have space for one more card. You've got the Page of Pentacles. Well, is this about information before I begin your reading? Seeking magic. I kind of understand what this is saying. Consumption. There's something about the either the information you're consuming or the thoughts that you're consuming, my dear pile number one. Perhaps you genuinely feel that something may not be right or going wrong, but I feel here, looking at thoughts, the mental tendency, the thoughts, you see, there's something about your thoughts that change the climate of your internal world. And thus affecting your light, because the Kanaz rune is the rune of light. There's also something about knowledge here because of Mercury, as well as the Kanaz rune, which is a rune of knowledge, being enlightened, knowledge. This is why I keep saying, are you consuming something that is making you unstable? Oh, you know, sometimes when we consume a lot of social media, for example, it could lead to us not feeling good, a lot of consumption. Sometimes when we consume even information, it could tend to stress us out. Like, for example, when you're seeking information on how to do something and it's making you feel like, oh no, I'm behind on this, I'm behind on that. If it's having that sort of effect, perhaps you are guided, my dear pile number one, to take a break. Because you're really challenged these days. And what I wanted to get to here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Seeking Magic is that you are the tailor of your own world energetically. So what you consume, what you think about, most importantly, it creates the magic and the experience that you see in your life. And that's what the universe wants to focus on today. Be careful with your thoughts. Because it seems like whatever it is that you may be consuming these days, whether this is talks with your friends, social media consumption, or something that you're reading about, perhaps, maybe it's not the right time to continue to do that because it's making you sad. And although it's enlightening you somehow, maybe it's positive in one aspect, it's also very saddening to you in another aspect. And so you want to be careful with what you consume, because at the end of the day, even if it's beneficial, the energy and your thoughts create your reality. And so what's the point of consuming something that's meant to help you, but ultimately, energetically, it will change things according to the way you're thinking at the moment. And so you're really guided here to focus on your thoughts and your energy, most importantly, before you go back to consuming what is important to you. Because whatever it is you're consuming at the moment seems to be like a pendulum, swinging harshly, oscillating back and forth from one extreme to the other. Sometimes you feel like it's very useful, it's enlightening, it's teaching you a lot, it is adding a great benefit to your life, and other times it takes you to the other extreme where you are feeling at your lowest, you're feeling bad. It's like, change of weather, constant change of weather. And so perhaps you're not realizing that this is the reason why you're not finding peace of mind these days. And what you want to do is to take care of your healing. That's the most important thing these days. The more you take care of yourself, it seems you'll master, with the Eight of Pentacles, your ability to face whatever challenge this useful thing is bringing. This is not to say cut it off forever. It just says that you will build the tolerance to be able to face whatever challenges this thing brings to you by increasing your thought muscles, so to speak. Because don't forget that you have the wand. You are the creator of your reality. Your reality will change based on your thoughts. That's the true fact of life. And so perception is everything. And depending on what you focus on, that is what will grow, and that is what will become your new page, your new reality in life. And so, knowing that, it should bring you peace of mind that reality is not outside of your hands, that you are, in fact, in control of it. And how you respond to life creates the reality that you are living. Also, with bipolarity, and the weather, the climate, you have to know that even when you are focusing on the right thing always, like focusing on your dreams, focusing on your wishes, focusing on empowering thoughts, for example, focusing on your healing, even when you do that, and even when you are in a better reality, it will not change the fact that life is like waves. It changes seasons. Perhaps in a different reality is not as intense as in a reality that is different from it. But at the end of the day, even when things change, what you focus on is what you get. Your reality is in your hands. You are the creator of your reality, and what you put your attention to, full focus and attention to, manifests for you. There's a card here. You've got the 5 of Pentacles. This panda bear seems to be in a child pose. And so it's not just lack, it seems to be afraid. So I feel like this card is emphasizing on what we're looking at, that maybe you are scared and you lack something in this reality, but there's always an open portal for another reality based on what you focus on. Yeah, I feel like your reading wants to totally focus on that. It wants to show you that it is your thoughts and your focus that creates your reality. In that case, I want to ask, how can your thoughts change the reality that you are worried about, or that you lack, or that you feel sad about? How can it change your reality? How can your thoughts change the reality? Why not? The reality that you're in. We'll take these as well, but we'll use these cards to answer the question. So you've got the 3 of Cups. Oh. High Priestess. I don't know what your story is exactly, but there's something about how each one will have a different destiny with the High Priestess. Each one, although together, each one has a different destiny, different path, different unknown. There's so much that's going to be revealed for different people in your life. Queen of Wands. I feel like when it comes to your path, you're going to be very powerful, excited about life, and in control. Popular, perhaps, with the Queen of Wands. The Chariot. When it comes to your path, although it's not going to be moving quickly, but it's certainly going to be always moving forward. And so what to expect when you focus on the reality that you want with the bicycle here, it may not necessarily go fast, but it will certainly be moving forward. Your path is meant to be one of power, of vibrance, of great vibrance, excitement, and happiness. And just as the path is meant to move slowly, you also are guided to enjoy the ride. Be patient with the camel and enjoy the ride. No rush. Wheel of Fortune, it's very clear. It seems like you are going to be very fortunate amongst a lot of the people you may know. And that's not me comparing. This is just what the cards are choosing to show you. Perhaps the people around you is something that worries you. That's why the cards are showing it. But you're going to be fortunate amongst the fortunate ones. And the King of Pentacles, you're going to be very wealthy as well. I mean, you couldn't get better cards to look at your destiny. Powerful, vibrant, attractive, always moving forward, fortunate and wealthy. You've got nothing to worry about, my dear pile number one. Perhaps you are going at the moment through emotions of um, losing things, loss, or sadness, as well as feeling the lack of something, but your path is going to be very lucky, my dear pile number one. And your reading is saying focus on the magic. It's like don't decide your path, a bad path for yourself. You are the creator, don't forget that. Based on the Kabbalion rule, all is the mind. The universe is the mind. Everything we create is through the mind and through our vibration. And yeah, like I was saying with bipolarity, it seems like you are consuming something that is making you very happy, but at the same time, it's also making you very miserable. So maybe you're wondering, what is it that does this to me? So let me try to check what that is, because it seems like it is the most thing that is taking from your peace of mind. And you've got the Fool 2.0, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands. You see, it's like you are holding the problem but the solution in your hands at the same time. Two of Wands. And yeah, the Two of Wands is also the oscillation that we've been looking at here in your reading, the Two of Wands, oscillating between something. And the Devil card. It seems like it's really entrapping you. So what is it? With this particular Fool card, it could be an exciting activity that some of you love to jump into, simply because this figure is wearing a bathing suit. So it could be a form of activity that you just love engaging in. Yeah. For some of you, this is something that brings you a lot of happiness. By the way, the Ten of Cups is a card of community. It's a card of happy family. You could be surrounded by a group of people or family members or friends that you just love to spend time with, that you love very much, but ultimately they somehow are, without realizing, somehow are harmful to your mental state or your thoughts. Maybe they're wonderful, but maybe you fall into the trap of comparing yourself, or maybe they joke around in a way that makes you feel bad at the end of the day. So you get both the good and the bad. Maybe this is social media and its effect on your mind. So that's another thing with the Ten of Cups. Two of Wands is like more of a private card to you listening. Something about you complaining about something, but you have the solution for it. Maybe you know what to do, but you haven't taken action yet. And the Devil card. Yeah, the Devil card. talks about addictions. So maybe it's something that you are addicted to, something that you just love and desire, like ice cream or anything really. Ice cream is great, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're addicted to it, is what I'm trying to say. Something that you could really enjoy so much to your own detriment with the devil card. Yeah, these are the cards. More or less, they're kind of saying the same thing and just different thing. Activity, something addictive, a problem that you have the solution to but haven't taken action to with, and it could be a community for some of you. But yeah, whatever this is, although they have great benefit and they bring you a lot of joy, they are also you need a break. Even if they're wonderful, even if this is a very helpful thing, you definitely need a break in order to be present once more in this energy when you encounter this person, or you are enjoying this thing, by being aware, fully aware, that you will enjoy it without hurting yourself. And always remember, as we've mentioned, that you are not in a lack. There's always a portal to the world that you want based on what you focus on. So how can you apply this advice for your peace of mind, my dear pile number 1? What is your guidance to do both? Move away from the thing that hurts you, or find the balance, be able to deal with it, as well as focus on what you want, because these are the two things here in this pile that will bring you peace of mind. Two of Pentacles, again, the wishy-washy energy somehow. Choice. It's a matter of choice. And how to navigate these choices. It's saying you don't need to drop one thing or the other. It is saying you need to find your balance. Everything in moderation, everything in balance with the Two of Pentacles. Perhaps in the beginning, you won't learn right away how to find your power, your mastery, but it is only through training that you find your balance. And so you don't need to let go of something that is very important to you. You just need to find your balance, and that's what you need to master. And that happens through training, as this particular duck is doing here. It's not easy to walk on eggshells, but you can train to find your balance. The Hanged Man. Yeah, the Hanged Man is sitting with discomfort, is sitting comfortably with discomfort. Your cards are showing that, of course, you're not going to be comfortable. Sometimes you want to feel bad. I mean, like, sometimes you aren't feeling your best, is what I'm trying to say. And at other times you want to indulge in whatever happiness this brings you. But when you know that it's time to refrain from these thoughts or from this activity, then it is time to do it. And you must stick to it. And you get this training of the muscle by sitting with the discomfort. You know that this is your time to do whatever it is that you promised yourself to do. And that is what will give you the muscles here, is to just sit and not do whatever it is that you decided not to do, to find your strength. Because it is that type of strength that will give you that balance, and it will allow you to face it, or be able to handle it without the negative consequences. You've got the Four of Cups. Your other guidance is wear your rose-colored glasses, because the universe is full of surprises. Why did you decide that it's not full of magic, and that things are only going to happen the realistic way, when in our realistic world, it's full of surprises? It's full of things that we didn't expect, whether good or bad. So they're not always realistic, even when we plan so well for things. And so your guidance is, know that the world is full of surprises. There are so many surprises to come yet for you. Yeah, Be positive and focused on a positive world, and that's what you will experience more of. Feel the magic in your world right now. Get in touch with your magic, and you will get more experience of magic as a consequence. It is what it is. You vibrate in that frequency. That is more of the frequency that you attune to. You've got the Six of Swords. Something about no rush. You keep getting that. No rush. Sometimes the fastest people don't go where they want to go at all. So it's not about speed. It's not about speed. Take it easy. Enjoy your life. Where is it? Enjoy your life peacefully. Enjoy the speed at which life is taking you at the moment. No rush for anything. Enjoy your day to day, because when you take it step by step, you get to soak it up, soak all the good things that are available to you at this point in your life. No need for more and more, although they are important, and I'm sure they're going to solve a lot of the challenges that you have. But you also have many things in your life right now that you can enjoy. And yeah, if you look at the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise took it easy, was calm, and yet won the race. And it's the same thing with you. Your guidance is take it easy, enjoy the ride, and you'll win the race. And ooh, finally, you have the star. Know that you are an eternal light being. Nothing can take light from you, not even the darkness, not the lack. Nothing can take this light from you. And so you have a capability in your own hands. Everyone has the capability in their own hands, if they are in touch with their light, to make their dreams come true. And this is done by having one foot in your world and one foot and the other foot in the magical world. Do what you need to do and leave the rest to the universe and to the magic and to your light to do it for you. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see as your message that's meant to reach you, to bring you peace of mind. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at a message that is meant to bring you peace of mind. These are the decks that I'll be using in your reading today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, oh, 2 again, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful agate in the shape of a tortoise. Your significator card is the Awaz rune, with the keywords partnership, momentum, as well as transportation. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Gemini, Leo, Pisces, as well as Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to find their pile as well. So let's take a look at your oracle cards first to see what this message is exactly, and then we'll expand using your tarot cards. So you've got ecosystem. It's almost like with ecosystem as well as the horse and the girl here. Everything is meant to help each other, or everything benefits one another or something. Anyways, we'll see. Migration. Ecosystem and then migration. How interesting. Because when they migrate, they're not part of this ecosystem, at least during that time, or are they? I don't know. Right. So you've got intrigue. And you've got knowledge. Mm-hmm. There we go. You've got the Enneagram work under the category of essence. And the keywords are realism, effort, task, duty, labor, working on oneself. Mm-hmm. And you've got Aquarius with the keyword the diplomat. And the other keywords are inventive, original, opinionated, analytical, distant, intellectual, humanitarian, friendly, tolerant, outgoing, and ruler of the 11th house. I'm feeling it might be talking about the Aquarian age, perhaps. Anyways, let's see. I'm just trying to fit a tarot card here. Is that possible, or am I wasting time? Totally wasting time. Okay, so you've got the Four of Cups. Very interesting Four of Cups. You've got the Ten of Swords. That's a very sad Ten of Swords. The story of the goddess Sidna. And you've got the Ten of Wands. Again, a lot of tragedy here with this particular Ten of Wands. And both of them have fathers, very different fathers. In this Ten of Swords, you see Sidna's father betraying his own daughter to save himself, while in the Ten of Wands, it's the story of a father who kept looking for his daughter until the last breath. He even died listening to the vibrations of the ground because he thought he might find the tribe and thus find his daughter. So very different stories about fathers, and I'm wondering why you have that, but it's there. You've got the Devil card, the Hermit. Right. What do we have here? Something about the new age we're getting into. Well, let's talk about the new age. I don't know how this is going to help with your peace of mind, but we're going to put it together. Here in this particular Four of Cups, it talks about an emperor who had a beautiful hummingbird. No, not the hummingbird. The nightingale. And people from all around the world would visit this emperor just to hear the beauty of the sound of the nightingale. Long story short, so we don't get lost on the story, the Japanese emperor brought him this mechanical bird that would sing, and he got so consumed by it, entrapping the nightingale. And so, long story short, he lost his nightingale, who decided to leave. And he realized that he didn't appreciate, let's say, the real thing. So there's something about appreciating the real thing before overconsumption of technology in the Aquarian age. It is not saying, because it has to do with your work somehow, it's not saying don't consume and make use of technology, obviously, at all. I feel like it's more like saying don't give your back to the beautiful thing, to what's really beautiful. It's there. I don't know why. I don't know what you do in your work, of course, but it's there. And we'll be putting like your whole story together. The aspects that I'm seeing here are something regarding a father, something something regarding technology and your work, something regarding migrating your ecosystem with transportation, like you're not stuck somewhere. If another environment suits you better, you can always go there and be free to be intrigued by other things. Right, so these are the different elements that I'm seeing. Let's now start putting everything together. Perhaps you have been greatly betrayed in your past, which brought you a lot of pains, by the nearest people to you, the people you would never imagine would betray you. But the cards here are showing you, for your peace of mind, that there's always balance in the universe. Just as you've met people who betrayed you that should have been there, you will also find people who... I have another idea, this is why I paused. But you will also find people that will stay true to you till their very last breath. And the fact that they're both fathers, it's also giving me an idea that even if you were in a lot of pain and maybe even trauma by some people in your life, you will be meeting always people who have the opposite energy, who will be able to listen to you very well and will be very healing to you. So yeah, it's very obvious with the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the Devil card. You have gone through a lot, this pile. And your peace of mind seems to be all about partnerships and the toxic people that you've met. And perhaps with the Hermit card here, you've decided to be on your own in order to avoid the heavy energy that these people have brought. And so your reading is saying it's a good thing, of course, with the Hermit, that you took yourself out of this toxic environment. But just like the cards were showing, just as you have met people who were harsh and who betrayed you, you will also meet people who will be there for you, will stand the test of time till their very last breath. So that's something that's coming. Yeah, your reading just wants you to know that there are always two types of people in this way, and that you are not stuck to your ecosystem, you're not stuck to your environment. Whenever you get the chance with transportation here, you can always leave your environment, even if it's like a different neighborhood or a different city or a different place, and find a better, more transformed, much better life there. So that's one thing I'm seeing. Something about your work. I don't know how this is going to bring you peace of mind, but yeah, regarding your work, there's something about honor it. There's something about honoring your work. Put in the hard work. Use technology, of course, but don't forget to appreciate real talent. I don't know why you're getting that, but it's there. So I'm just going to stay true to that. And that's a very big thing. Perhaps there's something I'm not seeing regarding your work here. What does it want to say for pile number 2, please? Okay. The High Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune. And the 7 of Pentacles. Crux of the century. That we are at a very important time with the Wheel of Fortune of massive change. Massive change with the High Priestess that no one is able to foresee or imagine. This is why you are guided with the spider web to build slowly with the Page of Pentacles, and not to rush, in your particular case, with enjoying all of the technology right away. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know again what you do, but it's not saying refrain from it. It's just saying take it easy. And I'm hearing child, take it easy, child. You're at the crux of the century, is what I heard right away looking at the Wheel of Fortune. And there's so much that you don't know, that you can't imagine. Perhaps this is trying to say that you may get into some technology that you would regret, or maybe that you don't know what it can do. I don't know why again you're getting this message, but this is what the Four of Cups Emperor here regretted, and this is what it seems what you're reading is also telling you to do. It's not saying, let me preface this, it's not saying don't refrain from it. It's just saying with the Seven of Pentacles, take it easy, little by little. Yeah. So that's there. Maybe if you don't know why you're getting this message, then maybe you will understand. It's something for your future, so that you would have peace of mind right away. But yeah, it says work hard and honor your work. Yeah. Honoring your work, it seems at this stage of your life, or at any stage really, is going to, what I want to say is that at this stage of your life, it's going to bring you a lot of peace of mind. Okay. There's something about you being very intrigued with something, and you're being guided to seek a lot of knowledge regarding it, because that too will bring you peace of mind. So what is it that you could be intrigued by that would prove to be worthy in one way or the other? Bring you money, bring you a goal that you're really interested in, bring you something so valuable to you, right? So what is it that you're intrigued about? Just so I'm able to help you. You've got the King of Pentacles. Lovely. So for some of you, King of Pentacles is obviously talking about wealth and resources, being very intrigued about wealth and resources. And some of you, this could be you being intrigued about building something with the Emperor, having an empire, building something and having an empire. For some of you, could simply be something that will bring you a lot of stability and security with the Emperor. Yeah, these are the energies that I'm seeing here. So it is saying that you're really intrigued, or maybe, yeah, you want to build something. We did say that. You're intrigued about something that will grow for you one day. Like maybe you're intrigued about a particular skill that will make you grow and become stronger as a person. Whatever it is, your reading here is saying if you do follow that by learning and seeking a lot of knowledge regarding it, so that you can pursue it in the right way, this too will bring you a lot of peace of mind. But most importantly in your reading, since this is your significator card, it seems to be talking about how the universe is going to bring you particularly loyal people. That's the Awaz rune, partnership, loyalty, trust, right? So your biggest energy here seems to be in the partnerships that you are about to form that will bring you peace of mind. Because it seems in this pile that you truly have gone through a lot, and you're choosing with the Hermit card to be alone at the moment. And so let's get more information on that main energy. What does your reading want to say there? So you've got the Four of Swords. Are you worried about someone hurting you? Because we can see the gods trying to trick Fenrir to hold him, tie him. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're worried about someone. The Devil. It seems like you're worried about someone here who can hurt you. My God, you're really worried about someone here. Okay, I understand. Right, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is not just in the past, this is something right now. And this could be saying, just as you're dealing with people who are betraying you, you are also going to have people who will stay true to you, who will be faithful to you, not to mention that the gods are going to hold that energy from hurting you. And so this energy is not going to hurt you. So rest in peace with the Four of Swords is a card of rest, like being in peace. Rest assured, your reading is saying that God, the gods, the universe, whatever you believe in, will be taking care of this, and its harm will never reach you. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, opposite energies, one very fast, one very slow. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's something about you will always have loving people by your side. Loving people by your side that will be there for you. That's so sweet. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is both wealth as well as family. I feel like your reading is saying, although you are alone now, you are going to end up in a beautiful ecosystem of so many people, wonderful people who love you and genuinely care for you, that will be surrounding you. And you will also be very lucky when it comes to wealth and abundance. So yeah, like your reading is awesome, because it's saying whatever it is that you're worried about now, that's super betraying, that feels like it has this toxic devilish sort of energy, that feels like nothing can stand in your way, in their way, actually will not be able to harm you. That's what it is. That's what's fated for you. It's not going to be able to harm you, your reading is saying. And that's what your reality is actually going to look like. So why do you have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles? Very opposite energies here. It makes me think of different strategies of war. Some want to bring aggressiveness and speed in order to frighten those they're fighting with and win in that way. And others are calm, steady, and slow. They have a strategy and they know that they've trained so well to be accurate. They can bring anything down that's miles and miles away because of their sharp focus and intelligence. So there's something about this thing or this person that is scaring you, and most of their strategies is in that way with the Knight of Wands. They desire something with the Knight of Wands, and they're using all these manipulative strategies, war strategies, trying to scare you. In contrast, the universe doesn't work in that energy. The universe is high vibrational. It's calm, it's tranquil, and when it shoots, it hits, almost metaphorically speaking. And so you might just be seeing for now the chaotic energy of this person that you are dealing with, or the situation that you're dealing with. But rest assured that with one hit, one strike, the universe can prevent all of this from happening to you. So let this person say whatever they want to say. Let them act in the way that they want to act. Let them move with chaos as much as they want. And rest assured that with one strike or with one move, everything ends. And so be patient with the energy of the universe. Everything must happen in balance, and allow it to happen in its own time. But rest assured that this monster-like energy that you are fearing at the moment is not going to harm you. Also, rest assured that you will always be surrounded by people, by real, authentic, genuine people who genuinely love you, who are real, and you will feel like they are your true family, and you will be blessed with a lot of fortune. Okay, how are you guided to migrate from your ecosystem? My dear pile number 2. And if you don't mind, I want to ask at the end of your reading, how are you guided to be careful with technology? So we've understood that you want to take it slow, but just a card or two at the end very quickly to see how you're guided to be careful. Right. So here, yeah, for your future peace of mind, and maybe now for your peace of mind now. So how are you guided to migrate your ecosystem? What's wrong? So you've got the strength card, the star card. Do you have a dream location? Whoa. You've got the King of Wands, something about you shining so bright. Just like this peacock. Soar high. And you've got the Queen of Wands. Very powerful energies. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Wow. How are you guided to migrate your ecosystem? Powerful cards. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Strength card. I don't know. Is there something powerful that you can use that's very unique to you that I'm not seeing? Let me think. Use your strength. Maybe you want to be a bit bold in doing that. You have a dream. The sky's the limit. Go to your dream. Let me think. There's something about you being the strength. There's something that stands out about you. Look, it's the Queen of Wands. That is the most attractive card in tarot, the most charismatic, the most archetype that stands out. King of Wands is a peacock here. We can see in the strength card different strong animals, the crocodile, the lion. And so, and the hippopotamus, of course. And so there's something about you particularly. The star, the Queen of Wands, you shine so bright. So I don't know how this has to, perhaps you shine too bright where you are right now. Perhaps you do have the capability to go somewhere else. This is why the reading is not exactly giving me the how. If this is your case, this reading is saying go where you belong. You're outshine where you are, so you don't have to suffer. Go where you are loved and appreciated. If this is not the case, that you can't just simply pack and go, then it's simply saying follow your dreams, because you are a very unique person. Your strengths are super strong. They outshine anyone. And perhaps using that to your favor will allow you to have the means to get out of your ecosystem and go where you really belong. My dear pile number 2. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So at least seek to go to where you want to be. You can perhaps plan it, even if it begins with planning from the heart. I can do this, I can do that. Yeah, begin following your heart. It's going to take you there. The land is already calling you. And if you follow your heart, you're going to go there. And finally, how are you guided to be careful with technology, since this is coming strong in this pile? Please do let me know. What do you do? And why are you getting this sort of guidance? I'm intrigued. Please do let me know. So how are you guided to use it reasonably? Ace of Cups. Just enough of what you need. it seems. Enough to fill your cup. Like, don't, like, if you need something, don't overdo it, is what the reading is trying to say with the Ace of Cups. Like, fill your cup, of course, but don't overdo it. Like, don't make major plans, it seems, with it. Just fill your cup, what you need. Ace of Swords. Use it to in things that are complicated, that don't need to be necessarily complicated, to untangle it or take yourself out of anything complicated, right? So you can use it to untangle issues. When it's complicated, it can make it clear for you with the Ace of Swords, but just enough to fill your cup. Five of Pentacles. Otherwise, with the Five of Pentacles, refrain as much as possible as you can from that. Yeah. Use it in a very limited way, unless there's something complicated that could be beneficial. Really, with the Five of Pentacles, is saying refrain from it and use what you have now, because as time goes by, you will go back and go, oh my God, that was way more beautiful. I wish I hadn't gone the other route. King of Swords. Again, do you see the griffin? Different animals. There's something about, with the King of Swords, use it intellectually, but also with the griffin, not like, don't fully rely on it. Use a little bit of it, as well as your research, as well as your own discernment. Like, use different powers together. Don't give your power entirely to it, it seems. That's what I'm seeing here. And that will contribute to your peace of mind, it seems. Oh, we didn't. I wanted to check, where are you going to be meeting these wonderful people? Because that's your significator card. Where are you going to be meeting these wonderful people? My dear pile number 2. So you've got the Two of Wands. You might meet them in January. Just a hint, I could be wrong. Or at the beginning of the new season, because this is the god Janus looking towards the past and the future, and the god Janus is associated with the month of January. This is why I say January, but it doesn't have to be. It could be on the precipice of a new season in general. So new year, yeah, new season. Aquarius is new year as well, so maybe actually I could be right, during the new year. So how are you going to meet them? What's wrong? So Seven of Wands. It could be through your hard work. Nine of Cups. A lot of emotional fulfillment here. I love this for you. People you're really going to be happy with. So here's the thing. Here we see the Kauravas and the Pauravas in Indian history. And these were cousins that went into war with each other. And it was very sad, because they really loved each other. They grew up with each other. So your reading is saying sometimes it is the closest to us. Maybe these are even like blood related, that could be the ones that betray us the most, because that's this, like, we keep getting that for you in the reading, and I'm very sorry you've went through this, my dear pile number 2. My heart goes out to you, but also do know that in the precipice of the new year, it seems that things are going to shift completely for you when it comes to your relationships and partnerships. It seems to me, with the Seven of Wands, that it may be through, because we've heard the hard work. It seems like you're working hard. Through your work, you will be meeting wonderful people that will love you and appreciate you. And it doesn't always have to come through the ways that it should come from. And here we see Krishna, the Lord Krishna. And so we get yet another clue that God will be by you through this war. You keep getting this war. You keep getting you being very afraid of someone. I'm very sorry about that. Someone who's betraying you, who should have been very loving. You keep getting the gods will be there, particularly with this person or this situation or these people. Don't worry about them. They will not be able to harm you. And does this mean that you will be meeting these people through your work? Eight of Cups. There's something about your new year and how you will be leaving something. You might even be leaving a country. Believe it or not, you might think this is crazy, but here, this is the story of Moses about to leave Egypt. So, throwing in the stick and leaving. So, perhaps you are going to be leaving where you are. And here, Moses is also leaving with his people, the people who loved him, right? So it's the same thing. You're going to be surrounded by wonderful people and you're going to be leaving in the beginning of the year ecosystem that obviously is toxic here. Is it through your hard work? Page of Pentacles. You might be getting something fulfilling. Maybe this could be an offer or you're going to be pursuing something. At the end of the day, this is going to be financially fulfilling, I think. And I'm starting to feel like this is a prediction for you, almost like a prophecy with Moses here, that you will be financially well off at the precipice of something. Maybe this is the new year, maybe precipice of a new age or something. I'm not sure. But you will be leaving this toxic environment at some point, and you will be financially fulfilled through your hard work, I believe. This is probably why your reading is saying your hard work will bring you peace of mind. Through your hard work and your great focus, you will find your people and you will be moving away from this toxic environment. And yeah, my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. Until then, you are truly guided to seek knowledge and learn about the things that intrigue you, because that's another part of the equation. And yeah, it's full of information you're reading. It was full of information. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at a message that is meant to bring you peace of mind. And these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Thank you. Your crystal is the beautiful opalite in the shape of an owl. Your significator card is the Berkana rune with the keywords growth, birth, as well as renewal. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, as well as Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and take a look at the energies of your reading. We'll take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got the card Currents. You've got the Enneagram Rigidity. Very opposite to Currents. Under the category of mental tendency, and the keywords are stiff upper lip, harshness, OCD, austerity, inflexibility, as well as intolerance. Mhm. I feel like there's a new beginning in your life, and it's a very blessed one. But just like giving birth, the process of going through your particular new beginning may be uncomfortable. Not one that can't be done in the right way without peace. Of course, it's one that you can go through um, in in the best way that this process can be gone through, is what I want to say. But it requires from you to be less rigid about how it's meant to be done, and to more likely go with the flow, to be more flexible, it seems, to go with the flow. Because the more you accept what is happening at the moment, and you accept the process and the speed at which things are happening, the better the birth process, so to speak, is going to be. Right. So, new beginning. This is the Berkana rune. It's all about beginnings, fertility. So there's something beautiful that is about to appear in your life, that may even be the best thing that you ever had, just like a birth. It's going to be your bundle of joy, but it requires you to be patient with the process. Right, so you've got the first house with the keyword self, and the other keywords are physical appearance, early childhood, and another childhood, a child card, goals, desires, individuality, um, temperament, personality, natural tendencies, identity, as well as self image. So that's pretty strong here. You've got the card re energize. Wow. And curiosity. Yeah, with re energize, I feel like there's a dip in energy before it goes up again due to the currents. And your reading, I feel like your reading is telling you to the more, just like a tree, like not like a tree. You want, if you're super stiff, it's gonna, the experience might feel like it's breaking you. The more flexible you are, the more that nothing really happens to you. Right, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got the Page of Swords. It's obvious like you are fighting something at the moment. Pages are, it's like a new page, something new. It is new with the Berkana rune. So this message is meant to bring you peace of mind by showing you that this thing that you are going through at the moment is actually an energy of something, of a new beginning. It's not the energy of an ending at all. You've got, and look, we'll talk about this in a moment. The Page of Swords, look what it's fighting. It's fighting the Scarecrow. It's not real. So it's kind of like, if you try fighting it, you're gonna find yourself wasting energy. It's like you're not fighting something that's real. The swords, sorry, are the mind. So it could be something in your mind. You have fears in your mind that are making you fight everything around you. When in reality, find peace of mind in knowing that what you are fearing at the moment is not real at all. It's not leading to an end, it's rather leading to a beginning. Right, you've got the Five of Swords. Again, that energy of fighting something, trying to win over something. But the card is saying, guard your inner child well. Your mind at the moment is racing. You've got the Four of Swords. It's saying through this process, just like when you go through a cold, it's kind of saying through this process, the more relaxed and calm and at peace you possibly can be with the Four of Swords, the better you're going to go through this process. Don't let your mind race and make up scenarios and invent things and make false conclusions that you try to fight through. But stay in peace, as calm as you can. Let this pass. You've got the Six of Pentacles. It shows that when this does pass, that you will be given generously, especially if you take good care of your inner child. You will go through this process with your inner child feeling at peace, safe, happy, and you will start receiving generously the blessings that are about to appear in your life. And we'll zoom into your reading to try to find out what is this blessing that your reading keeps referring to. And you've got the Queen of Swords. The mind, the mind, the mind. The Queen of Swords is a queen that is mentally balanced. She does not disregard how she feels, but she definitely does what needs to be done regardless of how she feels. So have a grasp over your mind, stay balanced, and stay balanced means don't disregard the messages that your mind is giving you. Is it telling you to be cautious with something? Is it telling you to work with something? Do that for sure. But at the same time, also stay clear minded, stay calm and at peace as much as you can. Yeah, your reading is definitely showing you how to go about this in the best way possible. And right after this dip, you're going to go through massive revival of energy. So, why do you have the first house? Let's find out. Why do you have the first house? Is there something about, like early childhood, is there something about your inner child re-energizing? I mean, your inner child going through a rebirth, a refreshment, a healing process. Does it mean that you yourself, you're changing these days? Perhaps. Let's see. The calmer you are, the better you're treating your inner child. So why do you have the first house? You've got the Devil cards, the Ten of Swords. I could be right about that. Wow. The Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. And the Moon card. So from darkness to light is what I'm seeing here. There is something about Seven of Swords. Escaping. Thank you. I'm glad I accidentally saw that. Escaping something. Escaping what has entrapped you mentally. I don't know what you're going through, but it seems like now I understand. It's like it could be mental waves, frequency. You could be going through a rough time and something is really affecting you mentally at the moment. I feel with the Devil card that it's bringing out a lot of the shadow pains. A lot of shadow pains are affecting you at the moment. Maybe something is triggering you, something is affecting the way you see yourself, or it's just talking about how what you're going through is affecting how you will see yourself and how you appear to the world very soon. How your energy, re-energize, how your energy is like. Because I feel like with Escape and the Devil and the Ten of Swords, like you could have had some form of either mental illness or mental pains that have haunted you for many, many years, maybe even since childhood, since we keep seeing childhood, early childhood, that has caused you a lot of pain. And I see like whatever you're going through at the moment is helping you to escape this mental pain. That is why you're guided to stay calm during this event that you are currently going through, because it is not here to scare you, but it's almost like it's here to cause enough poking for some heavy energy to be released from the subconscious mind, for you to be aware of and escape, leave your body forever. it's almost like you're going to be released from the very pains that had a grip on you from maybe even childhood. And that's a wonderful thing to see. You can even see it here with the Moon card and the Ten of Cups. Something that was in the shadows, in the dark. The moon represents our emotions, the subconscious mind. And you will be going from not knowing what's going on, not maybe having full control over your pains. Like, look, the contrast here, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups, the juxtaposition is blowing my mind in your cards. It is really showing how you're going to go from being in so much pain, extreme pain, to feeling a lot of happiness. The Ten of Cups is the pinnacle of the cups. It's feeling elated, feeling super happy. So two pinnacle points: super sad, super happy. And you can greatly see here, truly see, sorry, here, that it's due to the shadow, it's due to something in your subconscious mind that is being released through the situation or whatever it is that you're going through at the moment. This whole process is here to re-energize you, and it's not here to scare you. So don't engage with the thoughts that are currently released by your mind, because these thoughts are the nature of what is entrapped in your subconscious mind. Allow them to be with the Four of Swords. Stay relaxed and don't engage with them, because as I know, when you engage with these thoughts that are being released, you're continuing to make them bigger and you're not allowing them to be released. So yeah, I feel like this is pain from childhood, it seems. Pain, maybe even, dare I say, from the womb. So this could be like something that happened while you were in the womb, or maybe even ancestral wounds. Who knows? But you're really about to change. This reading is showing you how things are about to be so good. Even you as a person, you're going to change, and your energy is going to change, and you're about to experience your emotions differently, where you could have been experience your emotions generally with a lot of pain. Most of the time now, with the Moon card and the Ten of Cups, most of the time you're just going to feel happy. That's going to be your natural being from now on. So with curiosity, it's saying it's natural to be curious about all of the thoughts and the emotions you're feeling at the moment. But however, yeah, it's natural to be curious, but be careful not to be so rigid. And that's the inflexibility here, is to be engaged so much with your thoughts and trying to fight them and trying to fight something that's not there, when really what's going on is thoughts being released, emotion, like energy being released. So it's okay to be curious. That's the balance here with the Queen of Swords. It's okay to be curious, but don't engage. So how can you do that? How is it okay to be curious but not engaged? I'm not sure. Let's see. How is it okay for you to be curious but not engaged, so that you can successfully go through this new birth of yourself? So you've got the Five of Cups. Oh. The King of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. As well as the Five of Pentacles. So how can you do this balance? Well, it is showing that it's okay to release emotions with the Five of Cups. Like whatever emotions you get, it's okay to release them. Like if you want to cry, you can cry. If you want to be angry, you can be angry. If you want to be frustrated, it's okay. That's part of the release. It's okay to experience these emotions, but always go back to being grounded again and being balanced. And groundedness with the King of Pentacles, this could be you connecting with nature to get back your groundedness, to engage yourself in an activity that grounds you back, to go back to empowering thoughts, um, to to do whatever you need to do to go back to being grounded again. So it's okay to release them, it's okay to feel them. Feeling them does not mean that you are failing the advice given in your reading, so long as you don't overthink while you are feeling these emotions. So feel the emotions without engaging in the thoughts that come with it. Like if you want to cry, for example, cry without engaging with the thoughts that come, like, oh, you're failing. What? Am I failing? How am I failing? Like, let them trigger whatever they want to trigger. Let them be. Don't fight. Um, like, don't engage with the thoughts. If you get an idea, don't go with it. Release what needs to be released and then go back to being grounded. Maybe you can have a walk in nature. You can do some breathing exercises. Maybe you can start writing empowering thoughts or saying empowering thoughts to yourself once it is released. And here it is saying, how can you be curious without engaging? Here it's saying, notice the messages. With the Queen of Swords, we got that same thing. Notice the messages it's giving you. Like, if this, are you scared of something? Take note. Simply take note. Don't engage with the thought, but take note. Yeah, I'm worried about my project. I need to finish it. I need to improve the skill in myself. I need to do this, this, and that. So take note on where you lack certain things and make sure that you work on it with the Eight of Pentacles. And that's how you can approach these emotions with curiosity, but without engaging in them. If you get a message, say, thank you for that message. I'll work on it, and then let it go. Stop thinking about it. If you need to release some emotions, release them, but always remember to bring yourself back into balance and strength. Right, so now that we know your guidance, let's now take a look at this promise tomorrow from your significator card, how you're changing, how you're going to be given generously. Let's see. My dear pile number 3, what is destined for you here that's showing up in your reading? So it's like a current. You're in a dip now, and you're going to go through a great high. And you're going to get, specifically with this new high, you're going to feel suddenly a surge of energy. You're going to feel like you're feeling strong. You're feeling yourself. It's like a new rebirth for you, for your inner child. So what is this promised new beginning, and what generous energy is your reading referring to? Let's keep these to the side and look at these first. So, how are you going to be given generously? What is your reading promising here? So, you've got the King of Wands. Wow. Yeah, there's something about you will have a lot of power suddenly. And you've got the Eight of Wands. I feel like someone in power, someone powerful. Yes, you will be powerful, but looking at the reading, someone powerful will connect with you, will communicate with you or something. Two of Cups. Wow, Six of Cups. You're really going to love this. Okay. And you've got the Three of Swords. You'll be able to leave something that brought you a lot of pain. Wow. Well, it seems like your cards are promising that someone in power will be communicating with you And it seems like this message and this communication will lead to a great, wonderful connection that you don't foresee coming between you and this person. You will have a lovely relationship with them, a lovely connection with them. And it seems like whatever they're giving you here is allowing you to stop and smell the roses. It will allow you to have a life that you dreamt of. Six of Cups, a life that you dreamt of. Yeah, it will allow you to have a life that you dreamt of. And most importantly, be able to leave finally that which used to bring you a lot of pain. I'm curious about this message for you. This is a wonderful person who you will have a lovely connection with. It's a give and take connection. This could be love, of course, for some of you, a great love, but it could be a symbiotic relationship with the Two of Cups. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, give and take. You will be benefiting each other a lot and thus valuing each other a lot. So how are you benefiting them and how are they benefiting you? Ho, ho, ho. Seven of Cups. It seems like you're a wild dream for them, a wild card. Suddenly, with what you're giving them, they will be able to fulfill so many of their dreams. That's why what you, let's say, bring to the table is very important for them. That's why they want to give you generously. Something about you is like, oh my God, I can't believe I found them. Something about you means that they will be able to fulfill all of their dreams. What are they giving you? The Tower card, a complete shakeup and a complete change in your life. They are going to be changing your life dramatically to the point, as you can see here, where you are leaving behind, bringing down most of your life, if not all of it. You're bringing it down to experience a totally new life. Everything about your life, nearly, that you don't like, at least, will be brought down. You don't understand the massive change that is going to happen in your life because of that person. And before you think, oh no, Tower card is something bad happening to me, that's not at all the symbolism of the Tower card. There are two figures in the Tower card. One that jumps out willingly, and that's the empowering part, where I'm foreseeing for you that you are bringing down, you're like jumping out of this. You're like, I'm leaving my whole life, I'm leaving what I don't like. This message empowers you to leave, versus the other figure in the Tower card that is holding on too tight to the Tower card, and they're experiencing the fall of the Tower. So yeah, there's something about you feeling empowered to go, right, this used to bring me a lot of pain, I'm bringing it down. I feel power now, King of Wands. I feel re-energized. I feel like I have the power to bring down everything that I didn't like, move away from it, and start building something that I love. The surrounding cards are beautiful, and this is why it's showing that aspect of empowerment rather than something bringing you down. So yeah, it's definitely a symbiotic relationship. It's showing that a benefit to you and you being a benefit to them, and that's how you're being a benefit to them. One, you are like a big blessing that allows them to fulfill so many of their other wishes and dreams. They would never imagine to meet someone like you, and for you, they give you power. Look, they give you power. And you're going to be using that power to bring down that old world that you didn't like. Leave it behind you, you see, in the back. Leave it behind you. And be able to start anew. So how are you starting anew, my dear pile number 3? Seven of Pentacles. You will have the capability to now it's a card of a new beginning, to start planting all the new things that you want in your life. You're like, I feel the power. I want to do this job, for example. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that, to have this, to have that. You start with the Seven of Pentacles, planting anew and living the life that you want. Will it happen right away? No, but you will have the power to start building it from the beginning in the way that you want, with what you desire. Seven of Wands, you will have the power to overcome now the challenges that you once had. They will no longer play a part in your life. You will be able to, in this new world, face all of the challenges that you couldn't face before. 7-7. And with the Three of Pentacles, along with the collaboration of this person, you will be able, with the collaboration with this person, you will have the capability and the power to look at the world boldly through colored glasses. Also, the light that's coming into your world, or the experience that you're getting from your outer world, is also going to be shining through with beautiful colors. So yeah, powerful collaboration there with a new person in your life, or someone in your life who will feel like they've almost gave you back your power. Nobody gives you your power, but it's like they'll be able to help you with something that gives you back your power. And mostly with you, it's all about power. Like for them, it's achieving a lot of their dreams. Not that you won't be living the dream. You will be, of course. But to you, it's more like, I have the power to do the things that are important for me. I have the power to push away the things that I don't like in my life. And through your collaboration with this person, you'll be able to have the power to see the world from a new light, with a new light. It's going to start feeling positive, rosy, very nice. So yeah, the most important thing for now is to stay flexible, and that's not by trying to fight the energy that you're going through at the moment. Let it be, let it take its course as you stay in peace, because the world is about to give you generously in this new beginning. You are going to change as a person. You are going to feel very strong very soon. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading.